Welcome back, guys, to another episode in the series of everything you need to know about ceramic coating, the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts, and everything in between. In today's episode, we will be discussing, should I get a ceramic coating or paint protection film, or both? Let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're going to be talking about paint protection film or PPF versus ceramic coating, and perhaps even both. What we're going to be discussing first is paint protection film and its pros and cons, and then we'll talk about ceramic coating, its pros and cons, and compare the two for you to determine which one's best to protect your investment. Starting off with paint protection film. When you get some paint protection film, it's actually this clear physical barrier protection. It's almost like a screensaver for your phone, and once it goes on the vehicle, it's very hard to get off and when properly installed, and it's going to offer that physical barrier of protection. You can see it's very strong and durable. It's scratch resistant, it's rock chip proof, and so again, that just lends to its durability against all the other factors that a ceramic coating can't protect against. And so when it comes to paint protection film, the pros are going to be that it lasts a long time. The film that we use is a 10-year manufacturer warranty against tearing, peeling, and discoloration. So you're going to get a really, really solid form of protection and longevity from that. Similar to a ceramic coating that also we use a 9-year warranted ceramic coating. So you're going to get the longevity factor that you would with a ceramic coating. But also, most people, when they get a ceramic coating done, they will get the front end. It's called a full front of their vehicle protected. And what that means is basically anything from your side mirrors forward is going to get wrapped up in this film. And the reason they do that is because that's the high impact areas where it gets the most rock chips, bug guts, and things, debris hitting it. So it's a very high impact area protectant. Okay, some people, if they get the higher end luxury vehicles, or perhaps just a vehicle that they really cherish and want to keep protected, they'll do a full wrap of the entire vehicle. You could also split it up, get the hood, just the bumper, just the high impact areas, a partial front. There's a lot of options when it comes to paint protection film to help match your budget. And that plays into another thing with paint protection film. It's not something I would recommend doing DIY. If you do try to do it DIY, you might find that you're going to spend a lot of money on material. You're going to spend a lot of time working on it. And ultimately, you might end up with a situation where you leave empty-handed and frustrated because it's a very difficult product to install DIY without former practice and training. One of the other cons when it comes to paint protection film on your vehicle is that it is a protectant, not an aesthetic. And what I mean by that is when you put paint protection film on your vehicle, it's not going to make your vehicle look better. It doesn't necessarily add to the look factor or the glossiness or the shine. And if you already have pre-existing rock chips underneath it, or if any tiny little thing gets underneath it when it's being installed, which is almost inevitable, it's not going to make your vehicle look better. So let's recap all the pros and cons. The pros is that it is scratch and rock proof, at least the closest thing to being chip, like rock chip and paint scratch proof. It's also a physical barrier of protection versus a chemical barrier of protection. So you know with peace of mind, if you ever got so many rock chips on the PPF, you could just take the piece of film off and put on a new piece. So that's another benefit there, pro. It's got the self-healing properties and it's thicker than a ceramic coating. Now, let's talk about the cons. It does not improve the appearance of the vehicle. It's expensive, at least more expensive than a ceramic coating. And it is prone to getting damaged from those rock chips over time. All right, so let's talk and change gears and talk about ceramic coatings. We've talked and will talk about so much about ceramic coatings, so I'll try to keep it brief. and we'll just kind of go over the pros and cons of ceramic coating. One of the pros with ceramic coating is that it enhances the gloss and shine and reflection of the actual vehicle's paint once properly installed after all the paint correction. It offers a lot of protection. A ceramic coating is going to cover all the things Mother Nature could throw out at you: tree sap, bird waste, acid rain, UV ray damage, fading, scratching, marring, swirling, paint overspray, bug guts, road grime, etching, hard water spots, overspray, all of those things that you could get from just natural occurrences. A ceramic coating will protect against those with the chemical barrier. It's because it has that hydrophobic property, or the self-cleaning property, where it's very slick and the water just falls right off. Some of the cons of a ceramic coating is that it does require a level of maintenance and proper maintenance. If you watch our last video on how to maintain a ceramic coating, you'll see some of the ways we recommend to properly maintain it. It's hard to remove a ceramic coating, so if done improperly, it's very difficult to remove off of your vehicle. And ceramic coatings can also be a bit pricey depending again on your budget and which coating you want to install. So those are the pros and cons of paint protection film and ceramic coating. So now let's change gears and figure out which one we should do. When it comes to protecting your investment, what we do often here is a lot of our clients will get the full front of their vehicle done and then also get the ceramic coating. I would say ceramic coating and paint protection film go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly. If you really want to make a good investment and keep your paint clean, the combination of protecting the high impact areas of your vehicle from the rock chips and the debris hitting your vehicle, paint protection film is the way to go. And when it goes to protecting the actual color of your paint and the glossiness and the shine and the reflection, then ceramic coating is the way to go. So very often I would recommend getting the ceramic coating in combination with the paint protection film if it fits your budget. The next step down would be to not do this paint protection film, but get the ceramic coating done. Very seldom do I find that people will paint protection film their vehicle and not get a ceramic coating. I see it one way where you could get the ceramic coating and not the paint protection film, but seldom do people get the paint protection film and not do the paint correction and the ceramic coating to protect the rest of the vehicle. And that, guys, is what I have for you today in our video of should I get a ceramic coating or PPF, or perhaps both. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Be sure to drop your comments down below, like, share, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, because our next episode we will be answering the question, why don't car manufacturers ceramic coat vehicles once they're made? See you guys in the next episode. Thanks again for tuning in.